chop off the beginning and end. Don't worry about swearing. I mean, unless that's something that you worry about, then by all means, then don't swear. Let's take a step forward. There we go. That works well. Good? We're all good. We're all lined up. All right. This is Jackie with In the Key of Change, and I am here with Consider Me Dead at Dallas's. Oh, no. Sorry. Scratch. Take two. See, I'm already thinking ahead.
Makes me feel better, though. Yeah.
Take two. This is Jackie with In the Key of Change, and I'm here with Consider Me Dead at Austin's South by Southwest Festival. They are here to sort of soak in the music scene. I think you're probably lucky that you're not performing because you don't have to worry about that chaos. You just get to be an observer.
Yeah, we just get to hang out.
Yeah, trust me, from all the other bands I've talked to that are doing like 4, 5, 10 shows while they're here, like, yeah, you guys have it easy. So you've had success in the past with your self-titled EP as well as Up in Lights. And April 8th, Young at Heart comes out. Can you tell us what fans can expect on Young at Heart?
It's a completely new sound that's a lot more vocal driven. There's more catchy hooks. It's gonna be real cool.
It sounds more rock influenced than anything. I know our previous stuff was real dancey and almost club like, but it's got a new direction to where it sounds more like a band, like a rock band.
It's more like a band, I'd have to say. I'd have to agree with Brandon on that. It's very powerful, I'd have to say.
So what makes... Well, now it sounds like I'm going to have to retool my question, though, because if it's a new sound. So how else do you plan to stand out in the scene?
The sound is really what we're trying to stand out with. It has like rock choruses and then like pop choruses throughout it, and all the hooks are real catchy.
Yeah, it's almost like a new genre in a way.
Yeah.
It's completely electronic, but it sounds like a fucking rock band. Like, it sounds like a band.
Definitely.
It'll be real cool when it comes out.
Yeah.
What's your favorite song on it?
Mine has to be Digital Demons. That's my favorite one.
That one's good. I'd say mine's Like Thunder, probably. So.
Mine's Like Thunder too.
Damn.
Like Thunder's sick.
What's going to be the first single?
Can you tell me? Thunder. We just released Thunder on purevolume.com. So that's been cool. And then we have another single coming out called Up All Night, and that's more of like a pop song.
Yeah.
Plans to make a music video?
Yes. Plans to make a music video are coming really, really soon.
For which song?
That we can't say yet.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Why make a music video in 2014 when there's not a channel that actually plays them anymore?
That's a good question.
I feel like kids, like a lot of kids, like when I watched music videos when I was younger, it kind of inspired me and like showed me the image of what music was like instead of just the sound. You know what I mean? It gave you something to look at.
It's like creating a visual picture for the song. Yeah, and the feeling and the emotion that it's supposed to invoke. It's a little bit easier to portray that with a video.
Do you think it's easier for kids to access YouTube, especially if they live in an area that's not urban or suburban like this one is, where they can't always go to a concert?
Yeah, YouTube is huge. Everybody's on YouTube. My little sister literally sits on YouTube like all day.
YouTube's awesome. We haven't utilized a lot of YouTube yet, but we're working on it, and we're about to put out a ton of new content on our pages. I think it's Consider Me Dead Band is the YouTube. Yeah.
Definitely check out that channel. And you sort of talked a little bit about social media, but you guys have a really strong following on Facebook and on Twitter. Where do you think that came from, and how do you use it to further your band?
Chris is our social media guy.
It mostly came from just like everybody who interacted with us. We interacted back, you know what I mean? Instead of just not replying like a lot of people would do. And it just grew from there to what it is now. I don't know, it was crazy.
I was going to say, your fans are really receptive, like retweeting stuff like crazy. So you're very fortunate with that, which is great. Don't stop doing that, because I think fans really, really appreciate that, having that.
For sure, and it shows.
Yeah, for sure.
And we notice it, and we plan on continuing to do it as well.
Very cool. So what do you plan on doing while you're here at South by?
I don't know. I mean, just
Fucking whatever.
meet some cool people, watch some cool bands,
Yeah,
and
hang out with some friends. Just
We had to meet up with our management and our label, so we did that, and then we're just gonna hang with some bands and shit. Yeah, chill with friends.
They literally just got here, so
Yeah.
I mean,
this is our first time in Austin.
we drove all night from LA. It was literally like 24-hour drive.
Dude, my drive, I thought I was driving for like 1 hour, and I looked at the clock, and it was like 6 a.m. I was like, oh no. So I'm so tired.
and I was gonna say not driving in the fun direction either. So
Super
Yeah,
windy.
it was so windy.
So like, I was like passing semis, and like right when I got near the semi, the fucking van would be like, and like almost slam into it. It's so scary. It tripped me out.
who's the worst driver?
Ooh, I don't
Damn,
know.
that's a good
I don't know that one.
I don't know. I always feel pretty safe when Kevin drives.
So I guess that would be making me the worst driver.
I don't know. I feel pretty safe when you drive too. I'm probably the worst driver.
I was gonna say I kind of feel like you are too.
Well, you drove all night from LA, and you guys have some pretty significant ink. Do you have any tattoo artists that you prefer, that you'd recommend out of LA or anywhere for that matter?
I've never been tattooed in LA, actually. I've always been tattooed in Arizona, as well as Brandon, actually.
All of us is in Arizona.
Yeah, it's all Arizona, so.
Who are your favorite artists out there?
Yeah, my brother does all of my tattoos, except for one. My very first tattoo, he didn't do, and he got real pissed off at me for that. Oh yeah. But now he does all of them, and he will continue to do all of them, unless I find someone real cool. Then it might have to break the chain.
So what's on your foot?
It is a triangle with an eyeball in it.
And I bet you your brother's plotting to cover that up now, like just to get even with
Yeah, he definitely plans on covering it up, but has to constantly bash on how it's so bad that he can't cover it up. It's fine.
it. What a wuss. You should just...
So bad.
You should just cut on his skills. A real artist would totally be able to cover that up. And then it's just going to go back and forth. You're going to wake up in the middle of the night to on your foot. Like, it's over. It's over.
If I woke up to somebody tattooing my foot, I'd be like, I'd be freaking out, yeah.
The feet hurt, too. So, like, that's the last place I'd want a sneak attack on. Oh, that would be terrible. So other than Chris's bad driving, any horror stories touring so far?
There was once Chris was driving, and we were just getting onto the freeway, and we're going like 70 miles an hour, and there's like a turn that goes real sharp like that, and then Chris's front door just flies open.
Oh, yeah.
He's like driving and hanging out of the window.
That was crazy.
You are the worst driver of the group.
My mind just gets sidetracked, and I stop paying attention to everything, and then I'm just like living in my head while I'm like on autopilot everywhere else.
That's not what you want the driver to be saying. I totally zone out. It's cool. Like, I'm not even looking. It's cool.
In an accident or anything. I'm pretty good with that. I just get sidetracked.
Okay, it's a decent track record. I'll give you that. What do you guys listen to on the road?
Oh man, we were a lot of rap.
Yeah, we were jamming a lot of rap on the way here. That's
Who?
fucking T.I.
Oh yeah, we're jamming a lot of T.I. I like the 1975 a lot.
Yeah, we were jamming a
They're
lot
not
of
rap.
1975.
What else did we jam? We jammed some Black Mill. It's like some
Black Mill was
electronic,
that was a good vibe.
Yeah, that's when I was driving. I couldn't stay awake. There it goes again saying something crazy.
You're screwed.
But I was like, I put on some like super like dancey music that was like super high tempo, so like I could try to stay awake, and it worked. Every time it turned off, like it paused because my service was going out. I was just like getting real tired, and then it'd come back on. I'd be like, yes, like I had to be there.
Oh no. What's your license plate? I'm totally going to steer clear. So speaking of touring as well, do you have a tour lined up to support Young at Heart?
We do. We're going on tour in April with The Bunny, the Bear, and then with Farewell My Love.
Yes.
So that should be cool.
Those are both in April, yeah.
All the tour dates are on considermedead.com and on our Facebook page.
Very cool. St. Patrick's Day's coming up.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Any hangover tips or secrets
Actually,
or good ideas?
We have a good friend who were trying to make like an anti-hangover pill, and
Oh, yeah, we are.
it's a long story, but I figured I'd throw that.
Party tips.
Party tips.
Party tips.
Lots of rap music, lots of fast dance music to keep you awake.
Keep your heart racing.
Glass of water every couple of drinks.
Hydrate.
Yeah. That's
Coconut water.
oh,
There we go.
coconut water.
You are not the first person to suggest that, so apparently I need to get on the coconut water tip.
We bring a thing of coconut oil with us, like almost everywhere,
I
just because
know.
it's
I was
coconut
gonna take a spoonful
oil's
of it.
best for everything.
Use it for lotion, anything.
Lotion.
You use it for everything.
Yeah.
You use it for.
You could literally use it for lube,
Yeah,
as
so
weird
you
as
can
that
masturbate.
is, but you can use coconut oil for lube.
The more you know.
You put it in your coffee.
Yeah, in your coffee, your skin.
It's real good in your coffee.
Really, in your coffee? All right, I will take your word for it. I'll leave it at that. So after your trip to South by, what's next? Releasing the album, and then you said a couple of dates in April?
Yeah, we will release the album April 8th. Later on in April, we have the tour with Bunny and Bear and Farewell My Love.
I think we're releasing a single before the album. That'll be up all
Yeah,
night.
a single will come out.
That's about it for
That's-
now.
yeah, that's
Music
about it
video.
for now.
We're gonna be working on a music video, and then just a bunch of shit for YouTube.
Sounds like you're about to be really busy.
Like we've been super busy for like 2 weeks. So I'm like,
Yeah, I know.
It's just starting.
I'm just like thinking about caffeine. I'm like, man, caffeine.
Don't forget the coconut oil.
Yeah.
All right, so stay tuned for more and make sure you grab Young at Heart. It comes out April 8th. This is Jackie. Thanks to Heart and One Industries, Tattoo Ink TV, and In the Key of Change. Thanks, guys. If I could grab